Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win.
I'm glad we won. Everyone did well. And I'm glad we won.
I've been anticipating that magic moment when your tactics and my schemes entwined, and you did not disappoint. That composed expression you always sport like a permanent mask is a perfect complement to my ruthless schemes. That's a joke, of course. Mostly. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful.
It's almost like they choreographed that. That was perfect.
I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne?
That's a damn lie.
Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience, right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Interesting.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well.
Guess we aren't going to eat yet. We gotta talk to her.
I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did. Not really. Oh, I definitely did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon.
Eagle and Lion. So, the other two teams? Or... that's the other two teams. What about the deer?
You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
Did you not just see what I just did to the other two houses? By myself?
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
My mission? Bandits? I'll go with bandits.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission.
I feel like sending students into actual battle against bandits that could be very knowledgeable in warfare. Most likely not, but you never know. But it's a legitimate threat. I would think that they would be ready.
You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I don't like that guy.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me.
I mean, you're kind of in my head, so a little bit.
You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Right. I don't understand. That's right.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
This guy again. Can we just actually kill him this time?
No one said anything about the Knights of Damn Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial.
Ah, who's this guy?
I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging this armor. It looks pretty cool. It reminds me of Jabberwockies.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to.
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Huh. So hopefully I get to actually fight him again. That's a quick save.
Part 1. White Clouds. Heartstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Right. Who do you guys think that I should pick up and put on my team? Let me know down below. I think I already got a pretty good idea so far, but I'm not set on anything yet, other than Raphael. Alright, there are new places to explore in the monastery. Ooh, I've received 2,000 gold from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activities. I wonder if it's 2,000 gold, 2,000... I always want to say Gil from Final Fantasy VII. Probably just gold.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary.
I don't need no support.
In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
More
I
bandits. Not very original, Teach.
Not interested? You need to focus. I'll go with not interested.
Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
What up, Daddy? I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
How's it just gonna skip so many days? Danette's birthday. Sure.
Thank you.
Buy her some flowers. So I thought that I got to actually go day by day, but it just kind of skips through days until there's like something to do, I guess. Alright. The monastery holds events with various effects, such as those which increase the benefits of the share a meal activity for certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar. Select Explore on your day off to participate. Well, that's what we're going to do right now. Alright, so explore. I kind of want to do a seminar. That'll be interesting. I wonder what the... So we can go to shops in the marketplace? I don't think I really want to do that yet. Alright, from the map screen, you can travel instantly to places you've already been. Press the R button to open up the map. Select the destination, and then press A to fast travel. It's pretty cool. A girl's voice, what could it mean? Leading the charge. I'll actually get a bunch of rewards, which those are probably just battalions, which should be pretty cool. No, we don't want to do that yet. Seeking intel on strange movements by the Western Church. That'll give us some weapons. New weapons at the armory. Oh, we can actually see them right here. That's really cool. So we got some steel weapons. Steel bow. Steel gauntlets. A javelin. Those are always nice. And new items. So these allow unit to take the certification exam for a beginner class. Okay. So this is how you class up in this game, is with these seals. Those would be handy later. And there's 3 of them in stock, so if I get enough gold, I'm definitely going to try to buy as many as I can before I'm not able to anymore. So, we gotta go in there. Guess we gotta talk to Gerald.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
How do you not know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point. Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain...
That's it.
It's not...
By the time...
I guess if you put it...
That's what I already did. Okay, request.
I have a request.
Alright, starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle, search for the tactics primer in the captain's quarters, and pursue it to get up to speed. Alright, so where would captain's quarters be? Probably that way, huh? See where it might be there. Search Academy. Yeah, I'm not sure where his quarters would be. Oh no, here it is. Gerald, right there. So just gotta find which door his is. If we can even go into any of these, which does not seem like it. Yeah, so this one's mine though. So where would Gerald's be? Isn't that all the rooms?
Okay.
I don't understand. Or is that just showing that he's in this area? No, that can't be it because he's right there. Both of them are right there. And it's not showing them. Unless... Nope. Yeah, it's not showing them. So it seems like his room should be over here. But it's not. Let's go talk to them.
That said, those bandits really didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf. Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery or combat? Anything like that?
Alright. Faculty training.
Students aren't the only ones who have something to learn from their professors. Professors can also learn from each other. If you want to, you should try trading knowledge with Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela.
You can increase your skills by training with knights and professors in the monastery. Use the faculty training option to benefit from their wisdom. As the story progresses, faculty training will become advanced drills. Use this option to learn from any unit with a higher skill level than your own. That's cool.
The house a student belongs to is determined by where they're from, but it is possible for someone to switch to a different one. Of course, that's only if the student very strongly wants to make the change and their professor is on board with it. If you do a lot of different activities around the monastery, you'll get closer to students and they may ask you about it.
To recruit students from other houses, you will need to meet their requirements. Each student prioritizes different stats and skills. It is easier to recruit students who like you, so try building up your support level with students you'd like to recruit. Certain non-students will also become available for recruitment as the story progresses. Alright, so now we know how to recruit somebody.
Your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
It is better if you do not approach me.
What?
If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
I'll do what I want. Alright, so we got the training grounds. Actually, we haven't been over here yet. Alright, let's go talk to our team.
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
Ooh, I want to say skill, but I feel like if I say strength, it'll give him a support bonus. So I'm going to say strength.
I knew it!
There we go.
When
See?
it's all said and done, muscle always comes out on top.
I may have lied a little bit.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
Oh, I can just recruit him right away? What? I can't remember. Did I want to recruit him? Caspar?
Hey there, Professor.
Did I have a choice?
Not really sure.
Oh no, I do have a choice. Okay.
The next assignment...
Is Caspar not part of my group? I forget. What's my roster? Alright, so yeah, this is my team.
Professor.
And I guess I can't see what the other teams are. So he must be part of a different team. But I don't think I wanted him. I wish I could see. I don't think it's in support. No. There was a way. Oh well.
And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books.
No, I don't want to recruit you. I do think I wanted to
For
recruit him,
years,
though.
the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being.
Jeez.
Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out. Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday, but not today.
It seems this person is rather interested in Blight's house. Felix really values the following stats: speed, sword. Try recruiting this unit again after you gain more experience. So I have to gain more experience to get him to join me. Okay, so it shows what houses they are next to them. So he's part of the Black Eagles, and both of them are part of the Blue Lions. Anything else to do in here? Nope. Alright, where can we go next? I want to get in this building. I forget how.
Professor?
Hey there. What the?
Hey, what's wrong with you? Alright, what building is this? Oh, these are just the houses.
You're quite powerful to have beaten us in the mock battle.
Yeah, it was actually pretty easy.
Such a shame you aren't leading our class.
I've heard your class is hunting thieves. That mission is very different from the one we were given.
You were probably given an easy mission. Alright, so I think, yeah, I definitely wanted
It's
to
thanks
ask
to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the Academy.
because he's a thief.
He is the very model of chivalry. Someday, I'm going to be just like him.
And he can open up doors and chests, and that's really useful.
Huh? You're inviting me to join your class? I'm really flattered, honestly, but I still have a lot left to learn in my current one.
Alright, so I need I'm assuming that's Charisma and Lance. Anybody else in here? Nope. And this one should just be mine, so I don't need to go in there. Let's go over here.
What? How about this?
Who's this guy?
Do you know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Don't know who this guy is, but what's over here? Amiibo gazebo. What? You can use amiibos in this? This is the Amiibo gazebo. When you scan an amiibo here, certain items will appear at random in the monastery in all your save files. You will get higher quality items for scanning Fire Emblem character amiibos. Each Fire Emblem character amiibo may also provide unique rewards. I have 0 Fire Emblem amiibos. That is unfortunate. I have a bunch of Breath of the Wild amiibos, and I have a Captain Falcon amiibo, but I have none of Fire Emblem.
You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it? You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
That's funny. So she's a slob. Alright, just checking to see if there's any items around. I wonder where the other teacher is. There's Hilda. I don't like Hilda. Oh, here we go. Herring bait. And some Morphous plum seeds. And I can't go past here. Just 3 cats just kind of sitting here.
Right.
Alright, so I still need to visit the captain's quarters. And I also want to find... oh. Entrance hall. There's somebody else I want to find. What's his name? He's got red hair and he's from the Black Eagles.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you.
Let's go with be careful.
What makes you say that? Do you know something I don't? Are there supernatural elements at play? Ghosts? Oh, forget it. I'll be going now.
What? Alright. Not sure what's over there. Let's check there. What is this, dining hall?
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed. Oh, hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on me? Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
Oh, then she's a sweet tooth. Ha.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness.
I want to recruit her too.
And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
I'll go with the heat.
But you are wearing many things, Professor. If you are not liking the heat, you should be wearing lighter clothes.
Training has given me great busyness right now. It is not a good time for the chatting. But you have given me intrigue. Please make sure you are speaking with me again.
Alright, so she needs dex and riding. Oh, she's the bulletin board. Spotted a net.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
Definitely sweet.
Ooh, same! I'll definitely remember that. Huh? You think I would be a good fit for your class? I'm not sure. There's still a lot I want to learn from my current class. Sorry to disappoint.
Alright, so she needs magic and faith. Today's day for some bonding fights. This isn't good.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Sure. Collect recipes for the head chef. Let's do it. Alright, so we can only do 2 things. I don't want to pick that yet. Where am I supposed to get the... Oop, that was the wrong button. Quests. Creative cuisines. So the library has quite a few cookbooks with recipes in it. You might even try your hand at cooking once you have permission to. So what exactly does she want? I'm assuming I need to go to the library, wherever that is. I have no idea how to... Oh, there we go. Oh, there's just items everywhere. Oh, I got experience just for reading something? Cool. Shamir. Who is this?
Have we met?
No, I don't think we have.
No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
Alright then. I still cannot... Ooh, where's this go? Nope, I can't go in there. There should be a guard there.
Hi there!
Alright. I still need to find Gerald's room, which I have no idea where it's at. Nope. I don't even know how to begin to find it either. Bernadetta?
What is it? I'm not doing anything!
Jeez. It's not good just to do nothing. Hey, what's this cake doing out here? We're gonna go with that.
Oh, come on! That's just cruel.
That was funny.
Hi. Sorry, I'm trying, but you're still kind of a stranger.
So she needs strength and a bow. Alright. This is...
Oh, Professor. Hello.
Dorothea.
I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
Let's search for it. I'll tell Manuela. Let's search for it.
Okay. I do find you very interesting, Professor. I'm just not sure if it's enough to change classes. Let me think about it a bit more.
So, charisma and authority. How do you get more authority? Alright, where are we gonna look for your blue cloth? On snail. Wonder how to find her blue cloth. I imagine it's probably just sitting somewhere and I have to actually click on it once I spot it. scared me for a second. Alright.
Hey there.
A little more items. Smithing stone. Alright. Looking for a blue cloth. Probably shouldn't be wasting my time on that. Net. Oh, this is the food place. Alright, I still gotta figure out where this... Okay, there's the library, but how do I get there? Second floor. Maybe from the cathedral? Or... yeah, from right here, reception hall. Okay, so where am I? No idea where I am. Alright, let's go this way. Because I want to say this is... yep. So I need to go this way.
I was thinking...
Miss Sylvain. Of course, he's with all these girls.
Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits? That's one way to start your career at the academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? What's
Yeah,
up,
it does
Professor?
seem...
You need something from me?
does seem extreme.
Hey, I got a girl waiting. Well, two. They don't know about each other. I mean, can we talk later?
Jeez. Charisma and wisdom. Or charisma and reasoning.
I was thinking... The Knights of Saros are also known as the Shining Knights. We are the sword and shield of the divine Saros. There are many orders of knights in the world, but we are the only one that has the honor of bearing the name Saros. As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Saros and the knights.
Nah, maybe. I got other things to do right now.
Let's
For
see.
real. Who's this?
That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
For a second I thought it was going to allow me to try to recruit him.
What the?
Let's go to the second floor.
Alright.
So...
what?
Talk to this guy.
Xanadu, the Red Canyon, is a place of great significance to the Church of Saros. Even members of the church are forbidden from entering without permission. To go trampling around in there, causing trouble, those bandits truly are morally reprehensible.
Alright. So where are we right now? Alright, so we are where we need to be. We gotta look for his room. This is that one guy we don't like's office. There. Here's what we're looking for. A book containing the basics of tactics. It doesn't look like it's been read much.
Thanks for your help.
Nice. Inventory. Access items menu to use, store, take, or swap items for your units. Items that cannot be carried will be sent to the convoy. Access the abilities and combat arts menus to equip your units with what they have learned. Use the battalion menu to assign battalions to your units. Use the reclass menu to switch a unit's class to any for which they are certified. Classes a unit has mastered are marked with a star. Interesting. Okay, so this is his room. Where's his bed? Or is there a door right there? But what else is over here? Crest analyzer. There's some hair in the device. It looks just like my hair. Huh.
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
Alright then. Infirmary. Nothing to do in here. Or can we actually go over here and do anything? Oh, okay, so there's people to talk to. Cool. Or is this a library? Classic cookbook. Alright, so this is actually where we needed to go. Cool. Illustrated cookbook. What are these? Register of Noble Kingdom Nobles. Alright, so this just looks like this is some info on the lore of the world. If you want to read it, you can read it. You just pause the screen. I'll go through each one of them. Oh, there's a lot. Alright, so I'll just go through it a little bit faster, but you can just pause if you want to read it all. I might come here after recording and actually go through all these.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume. It's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
Well then. Oh my god, there's so many. Yeah, so we might have to come back here.
Can't believe
Check
it.
these out.
I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library. Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan, I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself.
You should visit them in person. You can learn so much from books. You should visit
I'd like
them.
to. I don't have many chances to travel.
Alright, so... Oh, it's just a dead end. But we can actually fast travel, so let's just try that. I haven't been to the cathedral yet. What? Alright, let's fast travel there. Because I actually want to go back through here.
That's so.
Oh, I can't go that way? Oh. Well then. Oh well. So I guess we could just go to the dining hall then.
Right.
Turn in this quest.
You're a lifesaver.